Okay, boys and girls, interesting dish today. What we have here is not a failure to communicate. It's just that we have some butter melting with some garlic. What's the surprise dish we're doing today? Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today we're going to make a nice little surprise dish. And it's a surprise because it's not your typical sandwich. And we're going to make a Diablo Sloppy Joe. If you go back in time a little bit, more than a little, when they had Smokey and the Bandit, that movie, Buford T. Justice, Jackie Gleason, was eating called the Diablo sandwich, but that was like shaved pork, I guess. Somebody did a really close-in blow-up. They broke it down to see what was in there. So anyway, I always wanted to say, hey, I want to make one. I'd like to make something like that. But anyway, I was looking and looking, couldn't find nothing. Well, I did find some recipes, but they were all done with hamburger. And one was made with turkey, I think it was. But then I found this one with my favorite celebrity chef guy on YouTube, was Daddy Jackson. He passed away 6 months ago, so this is going to be a tribute to him. But he actually made it with some spicy sausage, so that's what I got today. And so that's how we're going to do it. This is pretty much his recipe. I did add a couple other ingredients. Sorry, Jack. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, as you can see, my butter and garlic have melted a little bit, so I'm going to turn this up just a tad. I just want to get a little bit more, if I can get a little of that flavor out of there. We're going to use that on potato rolls. I'm just going to make one sandwich with this recipe because I'm here by myself, so right now I can't eat it all anyway. So I got some potato rolls. Arnold, I usually get Martin's, but this is all that they had, so I like Arnold too. It's good. That's some butter that we used over here. Here I got some Worcestershire sauce. We're just going to use a couple dashes of that. A couple pinches of Red Pepper Flakes. This is one of my favorites here. A couple dashes of my Peri Peri sauce made by Nando, huh? This here is chopped up green onion or scallion, which is a miniaturized version of your onion over here. All right, so anyway, I got some garlic here, granulated garlic. Got some ketchup. I've got some sugar-free barbecue sauce, which I'm using in place of like brown sugar or sugar, something like that. But anyway, and here I've got red onion, regular onion, and some of the other onion there. This here is, I got Great Value hot sauces. I wanted this. I didn't want that. I was going to get the Jimmy Dean, but I said, no, this is about 2 cents cheaper than that anyway. But this is fine. And then over here, I've got some mixed bell peppers we're going to toss in there. And my leeks right here, I cleaned and cut those up. I had a piece left. That's probably too much, but it doesn't matter. So let's, without further ado, let's get to it. I can smell that garlic flavor already. Okay, as you can see, I don't want to burn the garlic, but it's pretty much right where I want to have it. And I'm going to be putting that on my hamburger buns, as you can see here. There's just one bun, broke it down too, and then I'm going to, when I get close to finishing it, I'm going to put it in the under the broiler. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm putting a little garlic and butter on these here roll, on the roll, and it's going to be good. Give it a nice little flavor. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I'll show you what we got here. I used the spoon. I was going to use the brush, but I thought that'd take too long. Listen to me. Okay. So, let me move you over here real quick. So as you can see, I put the garlic and the butter, just tossed it up on there. Nothing fancy. Okay, here we go now. Now we're going for the real guns. So let me put a little bit of slip and slide grease in there. I got some high quality extra virgin olive oil, just a little. just so the meat doesn't really get, it's not going to stick anyway. Everybody feels safe when you put a little fat in there, right? All right, here we go with getting into this. Anyway, this is going to go together pretty quickly, so you know, you guys need to pay attention, hold on to your hat, because this is going to be a one delicious little dish. Okay, remember now, this is ground pork, not ground beef. Come on out of there. Good boy. And we'll take this here. We don't want to eat no paper. That and that's going in the trash. We'll put that over here for now. Let me get a napkin. And I'm going to use my supposed non-scratching skillet, flipper. I think I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit just to get this going. I'm going to brown this up a little bit, and then we're going to toss in our onion and everything else just as she goes. And I'm not going to, unless we get an exorbitant amount of the grease in there, I'm not going to dump that today. Normally I would, but not today. Okay. So, got a little sizzle going on, which I like. Sizzle sells. I'm going to dump in my onion, as it were. 3 kinds of onions in there. And the only reason I did that, I had a little piece of the sweet onion and a piece of the leek that I thought, let me just use it up, because this is all going to shrink down anyway. It looks like a lot, but it's not really. So let me just turn this up a little bit more. I want to keep an eye on it, so I don't want nothing to burn. All right, let me brown this up, and we will be back momentarily. Okay, it's getting pretty brown. Well, not pretty, it's not getting really dark, but what I'm going to do is throw some of these little multicolored peppers in here. Probably not all of them. There you go. And we're going to, I got my broiler set, or yeah, I got the temperature, so I just got to turn it back on. I'm just eyeballing this. I might throw the rest of those bell peppers in there. They don't look like it's that much. Alright, so we'll just throw these in. That's a little more than half a cup. You don't have to go crazy with it if you don't want. It just depends. I do it for the color. You know, the eye appeal helps you. You're not going to really see too much today, but like reddish brown color, you know. Okay. So we got that going. So I'll tell you, you need smell-o-vision. I need smell-o-vision. I need a smell-o-vision camera. I need something. This is blowing me away. Okay. So now I'm going to toss in some more garlic. Okay. Mix that through. Once we get the aroma going here. I'm going to give a couple of pinches of red pepper flakes. Not too much, just enough to know we were here. Give us a little dash or two of Peri Peri sauce. Let me shake this up a little bit. I really like this one. I use it a lot. We've got Frank's in there. We've got Old Bay. Anyway, just a little bit. Come on. I want to go crazy. I want to go cray like my wife would say. All right, that's good. That'll probably be more than enough there. This dish really, been wanting to make it for a while. My wife really does like a little spice in her life, so to speak. Anyway, so that's why I wanted to make this, because, you know, I'm like, she likes spicy stuff. And that's why I was intrigued by the Diablo sloppy joe. She also likes sloppy joes, but we haven't many of those. As a matter of fact, we were going to make it. She has her own little recipe, and we use turkey. We'll get a little taste here. See what we got. Got a little twang. Okay. So we're gonna put in a couple shots of the Worcestershire sauce, the W sauce as I like to call it. Put a little more, use a little more garlic flavor, so that's why I got the garlic powder out. So I'm gonna give it a little dusting of that. Boy, this is really the aroma now. It's almost through the roof. Okay, now we're going to put in a couple tablespoons, give or take. And I'm using this stuff that my wife likes because it's like sugar-free. It's called Hughes or Hughes. And when she's following her diet, this is the one we go with. So pour a little bit of this in here, just a couple tablespoons like that. That's all. I don't have to use no sweetener like brown sugar and stuff like that. Honey, I could use some honey. That's a good idea. Oh, honey. Now that's another aroma smacking me in the face. Holy moly. Let me rinse my spoon so nobody yells me. I got to do another taste test here. Now, you guys are going to have to decide for yourself if you want more hot sauce in there or more pepper flakes. This is your recipe after I get done here. And again, we're going to put 2 to 3 tablespoons of ketchup in here. I'm going to mix this around. I think this is getting to be close to being called done, huh? Okay, I'm just going to let this here simmer a little bit. Yeah, that's looking a little sloppy, don't you think? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got carried away. I almost forgot my green onion, my scallions, as it were. I like using those. I like eating. I'm going to put a little bit in right now. I'll put a couple more. And then we're going to top the sandwich with some anyway. So now you can serve this thing open-faced. You can serve it on toast. You can eat it by itself. I already had another vision in my head for another meal, but I was going to make it with some cabbage. This would be good with that. I have to wait and see what I do. I don't know. You know, I can't keep eating all this bread, especially with Penny not being home, you know. I get fat. All right, let me rinse my spoon again. Give this a nice little taste, huh? Holy moly. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Cheryl. I think, Cheryl, you would like this. Perfect amount of heat. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Shane Penny ain't here. She'd love this. If I gave this to her right now at lunchtime, oh man. I'm going to put a little bit of agua in here. Just a little. And then I'm going to let this reduce a bit. But I'm going to try to keep all the flavor. Man, the flavor of this is not too hot at all. It's got a nice little kick to it. It's good. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, as you can see, I got my buns ready to go into the broiler. As soon as it beeps, they're on their way. Okay, the buns are going in. Okay, guys, here we have it. Now that's out of the oven, the broiler. So now I'm going to put a piece of cheese on top of here. American cheese. And then I was hoping I had white, but I didn't. And this is going to go back in. We're going to melt this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, so you can see I melted my cheese. Now we're going over to the pot. Okay, so here we are, simmering away. Let me turn this off now. I turned it down. Wow, the aroma right now, I'll knock your socks off. Heck, might undress you and put your booty in bed. That's how good it smells, I'll tell you. I need to find me here. I'm going to use this dish here. I don't know if camera girl would approve, but I'm going to try this. Let me move this over to there, behind me. But as you guys can see, this is really such a simple and easy dish. I mean, it doesn't take much. You could, in fact, if you wanted to, if you want to use the ground beef because you don't trust the pork or allergic to pork, by all means use it. Use turkey, chicken. I don't care. But you can make it with anything. I was just trying to keep it in the spirit of the Diablo sandwich. And then plus my buddy Daddy Jack's, he made it. So, and he actually used the pork. So let me get us a little spoon here. And we're gonna I know this is gonna be sloppy, but you could use like I said, open face sandwich. I'm gonna try to use the old fashioned, because that way if I squish it and everything comes out, then we'll know it's a sloppy Joe, huh? Okay, let me show you what we got. Okay, so, and I'm hoping the reason I put the cheese on both sides that doesn't make the sandwich too soggy. And also, I gotta watch out, it might make it squirt everywhere. So we top that off with some green onion, put on the lid, slide this over, and there you have it, my friends. The Diablo Sloppy Joe. Meet you at the table. Okay, guys, there you have it. Elmo and myself will meet you at the taste test table. Okay, so hope everybody can see me now. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, the aroma right now is wafting through this house is like unbelievable. I'm just using a fork right now for a little steak, pork chops. Now, as you're tasting your way through, as you make this, don't go crazy with the hot sauce right off. But if you want more, by all means, add it. I think that this, for the way we like it, I'd have to say, Penny might say just a tad more. Yeah, but either way, it's good. Look at that. Wow. The buttery flavored garlic that I put on that bun comes right through. I don't think you'd be talking to too many people after lunch. Man, it's been a ton of years since I've had a good thing of garlic bread. But anyway, if you like the video, you're gonna love this sandwich, man. You can do it open faced. You can serve it with spaghetti, with rice, whatever you like. It'll turn whatever meal you make, it'll turn it out real good. Mm. Mm-mm. So if you like the video, guys, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends if you have not yet, and your family and everybody else. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. When you hit the subscribe button, little notification bell will pop down. You hit that. That'll tell you each and every time we come up with another video. Excuse me. Also, below the video box, little arrow down, you hit that. Drop down box will come down. It'll give you a link to a Coco Mr. Dan Facebook page. It'll give you a link to my daughter's artwork site page, and we'll also give you a complete recipe to ingredients and include exactly how we did this dish. So, without further ado, stay hungry, my friends, and when you are, come back and we will give you another delicious dish just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying thanks for watching and stay out of the COVID review.